Rounding off of any number means the bringing of a number close to the multiple. For example, if you are rounding at the tens place, rounding off a number at the tens place means the number should be brought close to the multiple of 10. It should be brought close to the multiple of 10. Rounding off is just bringing the number close to the given place, you can say. If I'm rounding it at the tens place, then the number should be brought close to the multiple of 10. It will be more clear with an example. Suppose I take an example of a number that is 23. If I look at 23 and I look at the number on the number line, 23 lies between 20 and 30. The multiples of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 are the multiples. Now, 23 lies between 20 and 3. And if I look at 23, if I divide it in 10 portions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 23 is here and it is more close to 20 than 30. So rounding off 23 means bringing 23 more close to a multiple of 10, that is 20. Instead of using 23, I'll round it off to 20. And the process for doing that is, as soon as we want to round, say the tens place is this place, so we check the number next to it, the immediate next number. The process is same for all the numbers. We check the immediate next number. If the immediate next number is 5 or more than 5, then we round up. It means we go to the next number. Then 30 would have been the answer instead of 23. If your question is 26, then the rounding off gives 30 as the answer, and here it's 23, so rounding off gives 20 as the answer. Because 5 or more than 5, we round up, we go to the next number. Or increase the value of 2 by 1. We increment this 2 by 1 place, and we say that 30 is the answer. And if the number is less than 5, then we round down. Then we select the number, then we just round the number to 0 and we keep or select 2 as it is. Because this was an example which was lying between 20 and 30 and 3 is less than 5, so we will round it off to 20. Let's see another example. Suppose we have, say, 56. Now again on the number line, 56 is lying between 50 and 60. The multiples of tens again, 50 and 60, 56. If I look at the next number, 50, we are rounding it off at the tens place. This is your place. Next to 5 is 6. 6 is greater than 5, so we will round it off to the next number, that is 60. So rounding off 56 gives you 60. We will take some more example when we are rounding at the tens place only, and we will take a 3-digit number now. Suppose we have 276. Round it off at the second place, tens place, 7. See the immediate number, 6. And we also know on the number line, 276 lies between 270 and 280. So because the next number is 6 greater than 5, so we will round it off to 280. So this will be rounded it off to 280. Next example based on this is, say, 342. 342 lies between multiples of tens again, so it lies between 340 and 350. Next to 4 is 2. We are rounding second position again. Because 2 is less than 5, so 340 is the right answer. 340 is the rounding, not the equal to rounding of the given number. Suppose we'll take a 3-digit number and we are rounding at the 100th place. Now we'll see the rounding at 100th place. Rounding at 100th place. It means you have to round it off in a multiple of 100. Suppose we have an example 266. Now because we are rounding it at the 100th place, so on the number line we have to round it off in a multiple of 100. 266, it lies between 200 and 300. We are rounding off the 100th place. 2 is the 100th place. Now next to 2, immediate right is 6. 6 is bigger than 5. So we will round it off to 300. So rounding of this number is 300 because 6 is greater than 5. So we will increment 2 to 3 and 300 will be the rounding of the given number. Let's see another example based on this. Rounding off a 3-digit number or the 100th place, rounding at the 100th place. Still we are taking the example of rounding at the 100th place. Suppose we have 348. 348 is lying between 300 and 400. This is the place which has to be rounded off. 100th place is this. So next to 3 is 4. 4 is less than 5, so we round down, let the 3 be as it is. So 300 is the rounded off value at the 100th place for 348. Let's take another example. Suppose we have 1678. We are rounding it off at the 100th place. This is the 100th place. Next to this is 7 greater than 5. So we will increase this number to 7 and the rounding of this gives 1700 as the answer, or 1700. Let's take another example. Rounding at the 100th place, 6237. Rounding at the 100th place, so to second place, third place. Next number is 3 less than 5, so round down and no increment is there, so the rounding off gives 6200 as the answer because it should be a multiple of 100 being at the 100th place.